Hello students, today I am here with the fourth part of your chapter number 9, that is Charge for Love. Students, today we will do the grammar part of this chapter, and the topic of grammar in this chapter is the tenses. So, you have already done present and its aspects in another chapter. Today we will start with the past tense, but before that we will do the recapitulation of the present tense as well. So let's begin. Chapter 9, part number 4, grammar topic, the tenses. What is tense? Tense is the form of a verb used to show the time of an action or a state. Students, tense is a form of a verb that tells us about the time the work is being done, whether it is in past, whether it is in present, whether it is in future. It tells about three tenses. So, there are three tenses. Look at the following sentences. I went to school yesterday. I go to school every day. I shall go to school tomorrow. In these three sentences, you can see the change of the verb go. In first sentence, it is the second form of the verb go, that is went. In second sentence, it is go, first form of the verb. And in third sentence, it is shall, helping verb, with the first form of verb go. So all these are different, right? So first sentence, I went to school yesterday. This time has gone, so it is past tense. I go to school every day. It is the time present because there is first form of verb. I shall go to school tomorrow. Tomorrow. It has not come yet, so it is future tense. So there are three tenses: past, present, and future. Now, aspects of time. These three tenses are divided in four parts further. Those are the sub-parts of each of these three tenses. These are first, simple or indefinite; second, continuous or progressive; third, perfect; and the last one, perfect continuous. These are the four parts in which each of the tense is divided further. Now, present tense and its forms or aspects. Now, we will study about the present tense and its forms. You have done these earlier as well. Simple present or present indefinite tense. In this, action is mentioned simply, no reference to completeness or incompleteness of action. And the last one, in this structure of this tense, we use first form of the verb with suffixes s or es. So, these are mentioned simply. There is no mention of completeness or incompleteness of the work. And in the structure of these type of sentences, we will use first form of the verb with suffixes s or es. Now, present continuous or progressive. Action mentioned is incomplete. Action mentioned is still going on. And in the structure, is, am, are. These three helping verbs are used according to the subject. with first form of verb, and with first form of verb we use suffix ing. In these type of sentences, action mentioned is still going on. It is not completed. It is going on. Like I am teaching you this time, I am teaching you. So this is present continuous because the work is going on. In these sentences we use is, am, are. One of these helping verbs according to the subject, first form of verb with ing. Now, present perfect. Action mentioned is completed or finished or perfect. The work mentioned in these type of tenses or forms, the action mentioned is complete, finished. And in the structure of these sentences, we use has or have as helping verb according to the subject with third form of verb. And the last form of present tense is present perfect continuous. In this, action mentioned has been going on continuously and not completed yet. In these types of sentences, action mentioned in the present perfect continuous tense, action mentioned is going on continuously and not completed yet. It would be completed in another time. Okay? So, in the structure of these tense, we use has or have as helping verb according to the subject. With has or have, we use third form of the verb be, that is been, and it is compulsory to use. After been, we use first form of verb with suffix ing. It is the mixture of perfect and continuous aspect, right? Very good. Now, fill in the blanks with the correct form of the verb using present tense. This is a practice exercise for you people, so that you can understand the present tense perfectly. So, first, the Ganges dash flow into the Bay of Bengal. The Ganges dash flow into the Bay of Bengal. Here the verb is flow and you have to use the right form of the tense present. Second, Vanita dash some research in the library and the verb is do. Third, someone dash the window and the verb is break. Fourth, I dash search for a house for 2 months and the verb is search. Fifth, she dashed to Paris twice and the verb is be. Sixth, look, it dash and the verb is snow. Seventh, I dash not visit my uncle for months and the verb is visit. It is to be used with not. It means it would be negative sentence. And the last one is Mr. Brown dash work in a supermarket and the verb is work. Now, students, fill in these blanks with correct form of the present tense. I am giving you few seconds to do this exercise and your time begins now. You have to use the correct form of the present tense. That can be simple or indefinite, continuous or progressive, perfect or perfect continuous. So, students, have you filled in the blanks? Okay, Now, I will tell you the answers of these blanks. Get these checked. First, the Ganges flows into the Bay of Bengal. The Ganges flows into the Bay of Bengal. It is simple present or present indefinite tense. Second, Vanita is doing some research in the library. Vanita is doing some research in the library. It is present continuous. Third, someone has broken the window. Someone has broken the window. It is present perfect. Fourth, I have been searching for a house for 2 months. I have been searching for a house for 2 months. It is present perfect continuous. Fifth, she has been to Paris twice. She has been to Paris twice. It is present perfect. Sixth, look, it is snowing. Look, it is snowing. So, it is present continuous form. Seventh, I have not visited my uncle for months. I have not visited my uncle for months. It is the negative sentence and it is from present perfect aspect. Last one is Mr. Brown works in a supermarket. Mr. Brown works in a supermarket. It is simple present tense. So, have you checked your answers? Very good. Now, we will do the past tense and its forms. Read the following sentences. I helped my mother yesterday. I helped my mother yesterday. I was helping my mother. I was helping my mother. Third, I had helped my mother before he came home. I had helped my mother before he came home. And the fourth one is, I had been helping my mother since morning. I had been helping my mother since morning. All the sentences above refer to the past time and therefore are all in the past tense. But there is a difference in the way the action has taken place. It means there is a difference in use of aspect of time in each sentence. So, all 4 sentences have different aspects of past tense. Like first sentence, I helped my mother yesterday. Here we have underlined the word helped. It is the second form of the verb help. Second sentence, I was helping my mother. We have used was as helping verb, and with was we have used help first form of verb with ing. In third sentence, I had helped my mother before he came. We have used had with third form of the verb help, that is helped. Fourth, I had been helping my mother since morning. Here we have used had with third form of the verb be, that is been. Then we have used help first form of verb with ing. So, all are different in the structure. It shows that these sentences have different aspects of the past tense. Now, we will read about the first aspect of the past tense, that is simple past or past indefinite. In this type of aspect, we use second form of verb. In the indefinite aspect of past tense, we use second form of the verb. Look at the sentence written above. I helped my mother yesterday. Helped, it is the second form. Used to express that something took place in the past. It is used to express that the work has taken place in the past. Usually adverbs and adverbs phrases like yesterday, ago, last week, last month, last year, etc. are used with it. Usually in the past indefinite tense, in the sentences of past indefinite tense, we use adverbs or adverb phrases like yesterday, ago, last week, last month, last year. So, when you read these adverbs or adverb phrases in sentence, you must have understood that it is simple past or past indefinite tense. For example, he passed the exam last year. He passed the exam last year. Here, second form of the verb pass is used. Second, I saw him yesterday. I saw him yesterday. Second form of the verb see, that is saw, and adverb yesterday is used. In the first sentence, adverb phrase last year is used. So, these are telling that these sentences contribute to past indefinite tense. Now, simple past or past indefinite second rule, used to express a habitual action in the past. For example, as a child, I played cricket. I was the captain of my team. Habitual action, those are your habits, but these were in the past time. Like, for example, as a child, when I was child, I played cricket. It is in the past time. I was the captain of my team. I was, it is in the past time, right? So, used to express an action actually going on at the past time stated. We are talking about which time? At that time, an action was going on, or an action actually going on at the past time that is being talked about. While they bathed, we fished. It means when they were bathing, we were fishing, right? But we have expressed it in past indefinite tense. Now, second aspect of past tense, past continuous or progressive. In this tense, we use was or were as helping verb according to the subject. First form of verb with suffix ing. For example, I was helping my mother. I was helping my mother. At that time which we are talking about, I was helping my mother, right? Used to indicate the action was still going on in the past time referred to. It tells the time we are talking about. At that time, that work was continuously going on. For example, she was cooking when the telephone rang. When the telephone rang, what was she doing? She was cooking. When we reached there, she was singing. When we reached there, what was she doing? She was singing, right? Very good. So, these were first two aspects of past tense, simple past or past indefinite, and past continuous or progressive. Now, an exercise. Fill in the blanks with the simple past or past continuous forms of the verbs given in the bracket. You have to fill in these blanks with these two aspects. You have to check which aspect is to be used. Verbs are given in the bracket. First, I dash an elephant on the way back home, and the verb is see. Second, when I saw him, he dashed a blue shirt. When I saw him, he dashed a blue shirt, and the verb is wear. Third, dash they dashed out yesterday. Dash they dashed out yesterday, and the verb is go. Fourth, Rima dashed first in the last test, and the verb is stand. It is to be used with not. It means it would be a negative sentence. Fifth, the scooter dashed a lot of money, and the verb is cost. Sixth, he dashed to read when he was 3, and the verb is learn. Seventh, he dashed for India last year, and the verb is play. When I met Aradhya, she dashed at the bus stop, and the verb is wait. Now, you have to fill in these blanks. I am giving you few seconds to do this. Remember the rules of the simple past and past continuous. So, students, have you finished with it? Now, let me tell you the answers and you people check it. First, I saw an elephant on the way back home. I saw an elephant on the way back home. It is past indefinite. Second, when I saw him, he was wearing a blue shirt. It is past continuous. Third, did they go out yesterday? Did they go out yesterday? It is interrogative sentence, so we have used did as helping verb, right? Fourth, Rima did not stand first in the last test. It is negative, so that's why we have used did. Fifth, the scooter cost a lot of money. It is past indefinite. Sixth, he learned to read when he was 3. It is also past indefinite. Seventh, he played for India last year. Last year, adverb phrase, so it is past indefinite. And the last, when I met Aradhya, she was waiting at the bus stop. It is past progressive. Very good. Now, home assignment. Conjugate the following verbs. First, ask. Second, begin. Third, cut. Fourth, come. Fifth, fall. Sixth, forgive. Seventh, has. Eighth, lose. Ninth, think. 10th, teach. 11th, listen. 12th, swim. 13th, wake. And the last one, weep. You have to write all forms of the verb of these verbs, right? Do these at your home and get these checked from your teachers. And remember the rules of all the tenses and its forms you have read, right? We will do other two aspects, past perfect and past perfect continuous, in the Next class. Thank you. This PPT is prepared and presented by Chavi, English Mistress in Government Middle School, Ballankalang, Block Morinda, District Rupnagar. This is an initiative taken by Department of School Education, Punjab. Thank you. Have a nice day.